Hi, Judy. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Ugh. This took forever to set up. Forever. Hi, everyone. Hi, Virginia. Hey, T. Hey, Margaret. Hi, Sandra. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you. Actually, I'll turn my glue gun on now. So I had to go to the Dollar Tree because I made that pumpkin wreath, Dollar Tree, and a lady wants me to make another one for her double doors. So I went to get mesh, and then I thought, oh, look at this stuff, and I decided I'll do a Dollar Tree Halloween wreath. So I thought this was cute, but it's like, you know, like that. So I'm actually just using this part. I'm not going to use the pumpkin, the outside of it. So I will be taking this apart and using just the sign on it. And then I got, look at, Dollar Tree has those. Aren't they cute? And they got like little spiders in them. And then they have the purple ones with the spiders. Dollar Tree. And they have the eyeballs. How cute are those? Then they have the little witch hats. We're going to be throwing a little bit of everything in here. Then they had these too for $1 each. Not all of them. and then I got the spiders in some different colors. Oh, and I got a witch hat. How cute is that? Oh, wait. And I got those. What else I got? I think that was it. I think. You never know. I tend to throw everything in my wreath. Oh, my eye itches. So, I did pick up tulle, because I want to pop tulle in here, but I didn't get enough, so I need more tulle. I didn't feel like running back to the store, though. So we're going to use what we have. And I'm going to pan down so you guys can see. And hey, little chickadee. Hi, Michelle. So you guys can see Cheryl. I don't know where Cheryl is. She's not on? She'll be on. I was just talking to her. She was trying to set something up. I don't know what she's trying to set up. But I did do this, start this wreath, guys. I'm going to pan down for you. Because it took me forever to put all this in here. So I left 2 sections that I'll be showing you on the live. And it's just ruffles. Hi, Rain. And so I did start it because I'm sure you do not want to watch me put, there's 72 ties in this because I did the 2 bottom and the 2 top. And you can just do the 2 middle bars. My sign's a little smaller. If your sign's bigger, I would just do the ruffles down the 2 center bars. So if you have a bigger sign, and one of my bars is broke. If you have a bigger sign, you want to just use, see how there's the two bars here and then the 2 bars here. Do yours in the middle. Just the 2, do the ruffles just in the 2 center bars. My sign is smaller, so, and I like it full, so I did the top and the bottom bars. So I did the 2 bottom and the 2 top, and I put ties in each section. So on, you know what, hold on, I'm gonna go grab a plain frame, hold on. I have glitter in my eyeball. So this is a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. So you have the 2 outer bars and then the 2 inner bars. If you've got a big sign, just do the ruffles on the 2 inner bars. But I did the outer bar, the 2 outer, and the 2 inner. And then you have the crossbars here. So you'll have 6 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I put 6 across the two top of my pipe cleaners, and then 6 on the 2 outside ones. So you'll have 12 in each section, 6 on the outside and 6 on the inside. And I use just a half a pipe cleaner to attach them. I hope you understood that. But there are 72 ties in this. So it did take me quite a bit to get just this done. I have something in my eye. Ouch. So I'm just gonna start. And I did put the pipe cleaners on ahead of time, which was really stupid because they get in your way. But I did that because I figured it would be easier on the live, but it's not. It's not easier. So you have to move them out of your way because they do snag the mesh. And you guys, so this is this year's mesh, which is very thin, from the Dollar Tree, and it's very frayy. This year's. This is last year's mesh, which is so much nicer. It stays. Can you see the difference? Last year's Dollar Tree mesh, thicker, nicer. This is thinner. It frays more. I don't understand what happened. But I had some of last year's mesh. Hopefully we have enough. So I cut these all. You're gonna need 72 20-inch cuts of mesh for the ruffles. And that's about 9 rolls. You could get away with 8 if you cut a couple of them short, but you're gonna run short about 3 ruffles, so you're gonna need that 9th roll, unless you cut, you know, some of them at like 15 inches, because once you start filling this in, you're not gonna notice. So I would say 8, cut some of them short. And hopefully I have enough. I didn't count them, I just cut them all. So I guess we'll find out. And it's a lot easier for you to cut your frays as you go, because the more you play with this, the more it's gonna fray. Shape it out. Is Cheryl on yet? Yes. There's my Cheryl. So you guys, if you wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed or you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Laura Jean. This is Laura Jean's Wreath Room. And if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, and showing the love, I'd appreciate it. You're watching from work. Hi, Stacy. So, again, you need 72 20-inch pieces. And I'm just going to walk this in with my hands and then put them in the tie. And I did start this already because I'm sure you do not want to watch me put 72 ruffles in this wreath. Hi, Kim. Last year's mesh was so much more nicer. I don't understand what happened. And make sure that when you put your ruffle down, that you're standing up the one next to it so they don't look squished. Like, you have to go back in here and pull them up. And then you'll see, like, all these little pieces. Just grab them and cut them. Like, I might even cut a whole ruffle because I'm trying to get all that fray off here. But this starts filling in very nice once you get them going. Oh, I wish I wasn't so blind. I just want to see something. Okay, sorry. I can't see it on my phone. Alright, so then I'm going to slide that over and get my next tie ready because I put them on ahead of time and they're a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to walk this in. Now the tulle doesn't fray. I like the tulle. I don't think I've used tulle. And I liked the color of the tulle, the green color. It's that really light limey green that matches perfect with the sign. And their green other mesh was, you know, not the really bright limey color. So I grabbed the tulle, and I only grabbed 2 rolls, and I probably should have grabbed 4. So we're just gonna, as you can see, I added some of them in there, and I think it's so cute. But I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to go all the way around. I might have to add it in after, or figure out something, but we'll figure it out as we go. Yes, that's the sign. But I'm not using, see, it's kind of two different pieces. I'm just using the sign itself. I'm not using the outside pumpkin. Yeah, the green, and I might add some rolls in. I needed all their orange to make that other pumpkin, and they didn't have any extra, and I don't have any orange, so I wanted to pop in a little bit of orange too, but I might just have to steal some from that pumpkin wreath I'm gonna do and run out tomorrow to a different Dollar Tree and grab some more. We'll see. You know, I just kind of create as I go. I don't really have a set plan. Kind of winging it. We're winging it. I'm winging it. But I do try to cut the fray as I go because it gets crazy. The more you play with this, the more it's gonna fray. Ooh, General Lee is in trouble. Get him, Cheryl. So I'm just gonna put that in, twist it off. And then I like to shape out my ruffles. Just twist them around, give them some shape. Make sure you're standing up the one again that's next to it so it's not pushed down, and cut your frays. I think I got one more right here. Angie, did you have trouble with tulle stick? Yes, Angie, it does definitely stick to that mesh. But it was fine just to shape it out. I kind of wanted to stick to the mesh to keep the shape that I wanted. And I really should have added them as I, because I was going to do every other one. So I was going to do purple. I was doing purple all the way around, but on every other purple, I was going to put a green one on top of it. And the tulle, I cut it 15 inches long, so it's a little bit shorter. And I was going to pop that in every other ruffle, just to pop that green in. But like I said, I didn't grab enough of it, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking or how long I thought those were. Now I'm going along and doing the bottom down here. I didn't get the bottom ones yet. Yeah, the sign was cute. I actually was going to do they had one with the glitter orange that said boo, which I had in my cart first, and then I seen that sign and I thought, you know what, I think I'm going to do that one instead. So I put the boo back, but that was cute too. And they had that in orange and green. They just had more accessories to go with this one, I think. You guys, the only thing I'm not using from the Dollar Tree is ribbon, because they didn't really have anything that went with what I was doing. And they had fall ribbon, but they didn't really have a good selection of Halloween ribbon. So I am using ribbon. That's the only thing I probably don't use in Dollar Tree wreaths is the ribbon. So we're just going to walk these in. Again, these are 20 inches long. And I cut down 8 rolls. And a couple of my ones I had to do it like 15 inches just so I had enough. So if you want to do all of them at 20 inches, you might want to pick up 9 rolls of just the purple. Those flowers were so cute. So I get them at AC Moore. I mean, AC Moore has the purple and black flowers, and they got the spiders on them. They're a little bigger, a little bit nicer, but those are pretty good flowers for $1. So I was like, oh yeah, I gotta grab a bunch of them. Even if you're buying them to put them away for next season, guys, because things at the Dollar Tree go fast when something's, like, I'll go buy all the tubing from 3 stores. So if I really like something, it's gone. So if you see it, you should grab it. 'Cause then you gotta wait for them to stock it, and some of them don't. So again, cut all your frays. I would not pull on the frays. Now, sometimes on my, mesh, I get my good mesh. If I see a fray, I'll just pull it. But on these ones, they'll keep pulling and pulling, so I don't suggest you pull them. It's pretty though, it's getting full. And the object is to make your wreath not look like it's from the Dollar Tree. But it took me forever to prep this wreath, I'm not gonna lie. I should have just did, hey Kara. Oh, you're back from the vet, how'd it go? See, this one's a little short, but it'll work just fine. Do I have any more ties on here, or do I gotta add them? I think I might. Oh, I got some on the bottom still. So I'm just doing the bottom ones because apparently I missed down here. How's Doc? Hi, Sherry. Oh, so much fray. I'm just gonna grab this whole little section, cut it. Yep, he's allergic to air. Poor Doc. So, as this starts filling in, it gets tighter and tighter to add these. Did I skip one? No, 2 of them are tangled. Oh, crap. I think I twisted the wrong... Are you kidding? I can't see my tie. I just pulled that out. I do not suggest you put I would do your pipe cleaners one at a time, because they do, it's a pain in the butt once they start filling in to see them. The tulle I got from the Dollar Tree, Veronica. They have well, I mean, I seen the green and just grabbed it because I like the color of that green. But I don't know what other colors they had. But like I said, everything I'm using is from the Dollar Tree except my ribbon. I love the color of that green though, because it goes perfect with the sign. I wish I would have grabbed more. I was going to run back down there, but I didn't feel like driving back down. It's alright. Sometimes you just got to use what you got and make it work. I cannot grab this tie. It came undone. I keep pulling on it. It keeps coming undone. Stop it. I can't get this one in. It's fighting me. Off with its head. Little booger. Oh, I'm gonna grab those frays. I see it. I just can't grab it. Okay, again, we're just gonna stand up the ruffle next to it. Now remember, when you're playing, especially with Dollar Tree mesh, shaping it like I am right now, the more I'm touching this, the more it's going to fray. So try not to play with it too much, because you will sit here all day cutting it down. Alright, so I still have this section right here, and I did not add the pipe cleaners. Yay. So I'm going to do it like this. I think it'll be much easier to add it. So I'm just going to walk in my ruffle. I'm going to twist it off. And then I'm going to add it that way, because it's a lot easier. And I'll just stick my ribbon in the same exact way. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut a couple more pipe cleaners down. And I am using Dollar Tree pipe cleaner, which I don't usually use either. Hi, Helen. Hey, Tammy. Hi, everybody. So again, I'm just walking it in. I'm going to take a half a pipe cleaner, wrap it around, pull it up, twist it. Come back in here. So there's 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom. And I'm tying it around the first 2 bars on top. So how tight this gets as you're getting more full. So what's everybody doing for the weekend? I should be at camp, but I didn't go again. It's 2 weeks in a row. Actually 3, I think. And then next weekend I have Pearl's event in Rochester, so I won't be at camp next weekend. I might just shut it down early, because summer is over. So I'm just pulling these apart. Adding that in there. Filming YouTube for next week. Nice. Yeah, I gotta get computer stuff done. I gotta update all my affiliate links and ad stuff, and I got so much stuff to do. But I'd rather make a wreath than do the computer stuff. Hi, Jade. Computer stuff is like homework. This is fun. Alright, so I'm going to pop these ones on the outside now because I think the inside's pretty full. Even though we could add a few more, I think it's fine. You're going to practice wreath making and bows. Nice. Yep, I should probably do a couple more bow tutorials for YouTube too. Maybe I'll get those done. Oh, and I got Christmas kits out, you guys. If I gotta pack them up so I can ship them out by Monday. I think I still have some left in my, I know I have some left. I have wreath kits, Christmas wreath kits available in my Etsy shop. If any of you guys are looking for a wreath kit. Actually, I like that better mesh. Use these ones. And most of you know Owl, who's my moderator, aka Cheryl. She is my moderator, and she's answering you as Laura Jean's Wreath Room. Hi, Mari. And she answers all your questions and tries to share all my links. She's awesome. She's my biz buddy. And she also pretty much runs my YouTube channel. I don't even know where the section is I left off in. It all looks pretty full. I see it. It's over here. So you should have 6 on the bottom and 6 on the top in each section. So if you get confused when it starts filling up, just turn it over and count your ties. You know, like flip it over and count how many you have in each section. So, where am I? I lost myself again. I think I'm right here. Nope, right here. It's hard to tell when it's full like this. Alright, so like I said, I did not get enough tulle, but we're going to try to add the rest of it in here randomly. Stick this in here. But Cheryl is my moderator, and I hire her to run my YouTube and moderate and other things. So if you guys are in the business and you need a moderator or anything like that, look up Cheryl, or she shares her link in here, Owl's Tech Talk. She's awesome. She can help you get your YouTube, your Etsy, your Facebook business page, all that stuff that you're going to need help with. I also have a design group on Facebook. It is a paid group. Hi, Ricky. It's a hi, Cheryl. It's a paid group of $20 a month. But I go live in my design group on Tuesdays, or I'm sorry, on Wednesdays, and they get an uploaded tutorial on Tuesdays. There's bow tutorials, my Christmas tree tutorials in there. Cheryl, share that link if you're interested. Love to have you. And my wreaths are much more advanced in there. But I do take beginners. If anybody in my group ever needs help, I FaceTime, they FaceTime me, whatever. I'm always available. So this is what we have. Isn't that pretty? And that's Dollar Tree mesh. It's so pretty. Once you cut all your frays off, gorgeous. And it's so full. But it's only full because I did the top and the bottom. Again, you only have to do, especially, see, my sign was, like I said, I'm only using, let me cut that off. I'm only using this part. If my sign was bigger, I would have just did the 2 inside bars. I would have just did the 2 inside bars all the way around, but my sign is small and I like it more full, so I did the 2 outer bars, and the 2 inner bars. So that's 72 ruffles. Is there a beginning group for special tutorials? Julie, I go in and walk you through all the tutorials. If you need extra special help because you're new and you're learning, I could FaceTime you and we could do that. But I mean, I show you exactly what to do and how I make my wreaths on my tutorial and my lives. But, you know, I have beginners to advanced. So, and a lot of the beginners are making beautiful wreaths right now. So, I have a lot of girls that really pay attention to what I'm saying and doing. Vicky is, she has come so far and her wreaths are gorgeous. Yep, Sandra's in there. And all the girls in my group are so great. They all help, we all help each other. All right, guys, so again, remember I said I didn't use Dollar Tree ribbon because they really didn't have that good of a selection for Halloween. But I got this ribbon at Michael's. It's plasticky, and I just love this. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of plastic, but I love this. I got this at Michael's last year. This is from AC Moore. This other one is from AC Moore. And I thought that was from AC Moore. Yeah, this is from AC Moore too. So Michael's and AC Moore is where the ribbon's from. And apparently I forgot to dovetail. Oh, crap. I forgot to dovetail. I didn't dovetail and I already put them all together. So I'm going to fold my ribbon in half. And I cut these at 9 inches long. I usually like the ribbon to show more, but I didn't want it to overwhelm the wreath. So I cut these short. I cut them 9 inches long. I'm going to have to do these one by one and not get them mixed up. So I'm just dovetailing the ends. Excuse me. And I'm going to use pipe cleaner because I'm not going to try to reach in those ties. So I'm just going to twist this, or I'm going to pinch it in the middle, and I'm going to take my half a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to wrap it around it, and I'm going to randomly just throw these in there. Yeah, now I really try to use everything from the Dollar Tree when I'm doing a Dollar Tree wreath, but I can never find ribbon that, oh, I forgot to do the tulle. Let's do the tulle first. I forgot. I can never find ribbon that I like that goes with what I'm doing. So I probably don't. I think I've used their Dollar Tree ribbon once in a fall wreath. But some Dollar Trees carry different things. So maybe your Dollar Tree has better ribbon. Mine only had 3 different ribbons. All right, so this is tulle. It's a light green tulle, and I cut these 15 inches long. So I'm just, again, gonna walk it in like a ruffle, and then I'm just gonna space these around the outside because we're not gonna have enough to do the inside. Hopefully we got enough to get around the outside. But to find a tie, this is why you should have put it in when you put the ruffle down, but I did not. So I'm just gonna find a tie, I think. This one feels like it's coming undone. Did that just come undone? It did. Did I not twist that enough? Oh, crap. Try that again. My ruffle came out. So we set this right on top. Now this tulle does stick to this mesh. Twist it off. Oh, these ties are so little. I'm triple twisting that because that ruffle came undone. And then I'm just going to spread it out. It's so cute. I love that tool. So when you're adding your ruffles, if you're going to do the tulle in every other one, add it as you go because they're a pain in the butt to put in after. But I knew I didn't have enough, so figured I'd just come in and add it after. Which is really, really stupid. Let's twist it again. Let's get twisted, right? I usually twist these like 5 times. I don't understand how that came out. The bar is broke on one of the form though, but still the tie came undone, which is fine if the bar is broke. See how much it sticks to that? Crazy. Just gonna add these in really quick. I'm gonna try to go really quick. Trying to make sure I'm spacing them enough. Just gotta find a tie. This thing is so full, I don't see one. And they're short. I can't find a tie. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna play with that. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna add it in just this way because I can't find a tie. I don't feel like taking an hour to find one. So I'm just gonna randomly add it. Twist it around the form. The Décor mesh, Elizabeth, is cut 20 inches long. And then the tulle is cut 15 inches long. And I really wanted the tulle in every other ruffle on top, but I did not get enough of it, so now we're just randomly adding it in just to pop that green color in there. So just using my pipe cleaner because it's a lot easier. Hi, Angela. Can't believe camp's over almost. Summer's over. The kids are in school. It's crazy. Thank you. I really like tulle. I gotta get some tulle. I think it's cool. It doesn't fray either. So I got one. I think we got enough to get around it. Yay. So like I said, I only picked up 2 rolls of the tulle because I wasn't sure I was going to use it, but I knew it matched that sign. Oh dear God, I'm having the hardest time. Stuff is so tiny. I'm used to working with this tiny stuff. I'm used to the big 10-inch and 21-inch mesh. So I'm just eyeballing it where I want to add it. Unstick, unstick. All right, let me twist it first. Yeah, right, Ricky? I do too. It's so nice, though. It's nice that it doesn't fray. Okay. I think it looks cute with the sign. The AC Moore has that splatter mesh, and I have that. That's got to be tulle because that doesn't fray either. And it kind of feels like tulle, but they call it mesh. I loved your live from the start. There you were just too funny with those guys. Oh, I know, weren't they? I couldn't believe the language they were using at the, and so they were at the donut thing, like swearing up a storm and about to fist fight each other. Sorry guys, someone just mentioned something from my live from the fair. And I mean, just the swearing in front of all the kids, I thought, wow. And they worked at the ride right across from the donut stand. Like, they should have been fired. Because, I mean, and they weren't giving up on each other either. They were just, I mean, y'all know I swear, but not when there's a bunch of little kids around. Well, at least I try not to, or I don't notice it, but not like they were. Like, they were going to brawl right in front of all the kids. It was crazy. Crazy. It's pretty cool to see some live action, though. At Disney, when we went to Disney, there was a huge fight right outside our hallway door. With grown-ass, whoops, see, I just swore. With grown adults fighting in the hallway in front of their kids. See, I had 3 pieces left, but I think we only need 1 more. But if you were to do this in every other, you would definitely need 32 cuts, 15 inches long, which is what I really wanted to do, but I didn't have enough. Yes, the splatter mesh is great. I love the splatter mesh. I have it in white, black, and I think I got it in red. I think. Let it go. I want that right there. And that's from AC Moore's. Trying to give it the shape first before it gets stuck. There. Alright, I think that's good. We got it in there all the way around. So let's add the ribbon now. And like I said, I'm just going to add mine with pipe cleaners. And I'm just going to randomly add them throughout the wreath. And I did them 9 inches long because I didn't want them to overwhelm the wreath. So just spread them out. And then, and I forgot to dovetail them, so I got to do that now. Sorry. So I'm just dovetailing, I'm just folding my ribbon and cutting it at an angle. I'm folding it and then cutting it at an angle. So it just gives you a finished look. Normally I would just add these in with the ties, right to the tie. But I don't feel like fighting and looking for it, so I'm going to do it this way. Can you guys see me? Make sure you see. If you guys can't see what I'm doing, please let me know on in comments if I like get out of view. 'Cause I don't always look up at the camera to see, but I'm looking at the computer screen. But I'm looking at the comments on that. So I don't want these too close to each other. I'm going to space them out. And I'm putting these ones, I'm tying these to the bottom bars because I do want ribbon in the top too. So I don't want to go up too high because I also am adding ribbon up there. And then I'm just wrapping it right around the bar in the back. I might have spaced them out too much, but it's fine. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to grab these so I can cut these all down now. I have to put them together as I go. I had them all organized, but it's going to take forever to cut them down one at a time. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. And dovetail them at once. So you guys all excited the kids are back in school? I'm sorry. Never even finished getting my deck stained. Ugh. My husband's been home for 3 days. Today's his last day off. He's like, we should stay in the deck. I was like, you're more than welcome to. I don't wanna. He didn't. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna cut some of these and then I'll cut the rest after. Trying to line it up so my cuts aren't wonky looking. I can't believe I forgot to dovetail. Alright, so who do we have together? These two. Alright, so I'm just again pinching it. And I did my ribbons 9 inches long. And I'm kind of just eyeballing where I want it. Just going to put it in, pull it down. Cut some of these frays because I see a whole bunch of them. Yeah, Tony, making wreaths take a while. I mean, have you made a wreath? They're not speedy to make. And the great thing about YouTube is you could just fast forward, sweetie. I do not edit my videos to make them shorter. And I don't try to rush. It's not how I decorate or design my wreaths. But they definitely are long. I'm not going to lie about that. Glad I cut these. I mean, mind you, this wreath was almost all the way done when I started this live. And it probably took me an hour just to get those in there. So, maybe you're really fast, but I am not. And I don't try to be. I don't try to get my videos done in a certain amount of time. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I don't try to rush my videos. Because then I'm not being creative. I'm just trying to hurry up and please people that are unhappy with my live video. And if they're not happy with how long it takes me, they can always leave my channel. Not that I want you to, I'm just saying. But YouTube, you can fast forward. And I get it, because trust me, when I was learning to make wreaths, I'd be like, oh my God, will they shut up and just move on? But I get it now that I do lives. I totally get it. It's like, oh, you know, you gotta, I like to chat my subscribers and followers. I'm a chatty girl, so I'll probably, you know, I thought of getting the app to edit my videos, you know, especially when you're doing like all these ruffles. And like I said, it took me almost an hour before I even came on to get what was done. The 72 ruffles and the ties in it. But where I could fast forward that, because I just think those are cool. But it also costs money to do that. Oh, thanks everyone. But I totally understand what she means, because when I used to learn to make wreaths, and the, you know, be chatting away, I'd be like, oh my God, will you just stop so I can get to the next part? But that was on a live. On tutorial or recording, I would just fast forward it. Revert, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind. That's all I ever did. I never complained about it, not once. I was grateful that they put these videos up for me to learn, so. Because if they weren't there, I wouldn't know how. Point blank period. And that's where I learned, on YouTube, from watching Nick and Hardworking Mom. So if it wasn't for them taking their time out to put these videos up for us, I would not have known how to make wreaths. But I am slow, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, maybe I should try to hurry on my lives, but yeah, no. I'm just slow. When I was about, I don't know, 10 years younger, I probably could do a wreath. And I mean, I didn't know how to make them then, but I used to get things done quick. But as I'm getting older, I'm much slower. Yes, yes, so you can ask questions on the live. You could also ask me on tutorials, guys. I always go back and answer my questions. If you watch a pre-recorded video and you have a question on it, all you got to do is leave a comment. I always go answer all my questions. And actually, I think at Wreath Makers Live, I missed some people's questions, and I just answered them from 4 months ago. I didn't see these questions. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. Because I always try to answer all my questions. But I do apologize if I'm too slow for you. Oh, thanks, Ricky. Thank you, dear. I am a little bit of a perfectionist. And they take time. They really do take time to make. I mean, I see people making them in an hour. And God bless them. I could never make a wreath in an hour. You know, I wasn't counting these ties, and I was supposed to add some up towards the top, but I don't think we're going to have enough because I wasn't counting. That's fine. We can put embellishments up there, or I'll have to cut more down. Yeah, I'm doing, so my design group, I'm excited for this one, that's why I'm only mentioning it. Yes, I just like my wreaths to look a certain way, or, you know, I just like them to be pretty. But, so I don't normally do, like, pinks and those colors at Halloween or Christmas, but I'm doing pinks and purples and teals. In my design group, so I'm excited for that. And it's going to have so much candy in it. And some gingerbread. Alright, so I got them all around the outside. And I did them small because, like I said, I didn't want them to overwhelm. Let me just finish cutting these down real quick. So apparently I didn't do that. And then we'll just throw these ones up around the sign. My daughter wanted me to go to the drive-in tonight. And I was like, Kayla, I'm doing a live. She's like, oh, never mind. You take 3 hours. So apparently she thinks I'm slow, too. I can't help it, you guys. I'm slow. Even the dogs look at me like, oh my God, you're still on. Oh, that's funny. It's like, let me see you make a wreath, Kayla, and see how long it takes you. Especially this one. It's got 72 ruffles in it, people. Just to cut down 72 ruffles was time consuming. Alright, so I'm just gonna randomly add these. Usually I do 10, 9 ties. I usually have 18 ribbons in a wreath, but I'm just randomly adding these. We're just old. I am getting old and slow, Cheryl. What about the tulle? How long is the cut? They're 15 inches. The tulle is 15 inches long. So I'm going to just spread these out. Give them some shape. Thought I cut. Actually, let me just cut this. I don't have to keep going back. I love you too, Cheryl. Thanks, Gail. Yeah, the ribbon is probably, I still have to attach the sign. The ribbon is, like I said, is probably the only thing I don't really use from the Dollar Tree. And again, that's just because they never just have anything I want or that goes with what I'm doing. And y'all know I'm matchy, so if it's not matching, I ain't getting it. But I would have liked to see some of that tulle on the inside, but I mean, I could always go get more and add it after, but I probably won't. But if you're gonna make this at home and you're watching this video, make sure you get more than 2 rolls of tulle. That way you have enough to come around the inside too, because it is cool. I think I'm gonna shape my ribbon differently. How long a roll? They're only 5 yards. The tulle from the Dollar Tree is only 5 yards. You know, I wish I could tell you how many cuts, but I didn't pay attention to how many cuts there was. Well, you can cut right now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got 14 15-inch cuts with 2 rolls. But honestly, the plan was, and I don't know what I was thinking with only picking up 2 rolls, but the plan was to do it in every other ruffle. So you would have needed 32 pieces 15 inches long. So but that's okay. By the time I add embellishments on here and other things, it'll be just fine. You won't notice. Let me back that up a little. That's too close. I should have attached the sign already, but I didn't. We're kind of working things backwards here. It does, doesn't it? I know. That's why I picked it, dear. I was like, I'm going to use my ribbon because I know I have ribbon that... God, I cannot get my fat little fingers in here. That matches better. They just didn't have anything. They had black and white web ribbon. And I have web, but mine's purple. And they had one more. They only had 2 Halloween ribbons at my Dollar Tree. They had a lot of fall though. But I mean, I wasn't looking for fall. How many different types of ribbons are there? So I'm using 4. I'm using 2, 2.5, and 2, 1.5. And then I take 2. So I have a 1.5 and a 2.5. I always do a 1.5 with a 1.5 with a 2.5. And then usually I'll put these in every other tie. And then the other 2 colors I'll put in every other tie. But I'm not doing every other tie. We're just randomly adding them in here. Because there's 72 ties. I wasn't cutting that much ribbon down. That was crazy. That's just too much. Then it would have looked like a ribbon wreath. Hi, Trini. Trini, I can't see if that's an N or a... Trini. Trini. Hi, Trini. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right, but I'm blind. I'm sure it's not Trimmy. Could be, though. Alright, we got one more to add. Did I? Wait, no, that's not next. I need, what goes with that? The web. Am I missing the web? I gotta cut one more down. A short one. Yep, hold on. Where is it? Oh, no, it's right here. I knew I cut those right. Have you ever done a wreath with a woodland ruffle? Yes, I sure have. You guys, here's the thing with my wreaths. To me, it's really not about, I mean, in my design group, I do show them different methods, but, and on here, I think I have a video with a woodland ruffle. But to me, my wreath is about building a base. Because I don't know if you guys have seen my wreaths, but they're very full. And you don't really see. To me, it's about building the base, which is your mesh. And then I'm going to go cover it with embellishments, my sign, any little picks, ornaments, ribbons. I'm going to cover that mesh. You're not really going to know. I add rolls to pop out. You're never really going to know what method I got underneath that. So I usually just do poofs on my wreaths, and I add random rolls. Sometimes, and you know, I do poof, ruffle, and rolls. But lately I just do poofs, because again, it's about building the base. Because to me, the wreath is about what's on top of it, the sign, the ribbons, the embellishments. So I don't really do a lot of fancy woodland ruffles or all that stuff, because you're never going to see it. I cover them. Alright, so let's add the sign now. So I'm just going to, this is cardboard. It's pretty thin. They have a hole right there, so I'm just going to use wire. Silver wire hides very well. So I'm going to cut a piece of wire down. Ooh, I just felt something pulling my shoulder. Ugh. God, I am old. Can't even reach for something without pulling something. So I try not to do too many of things that are time consuming, and I'm slow at the woodland ruffles. So I'm going to grab, I don't want a pipe cleaner. I need to get felt right here so I can staple that right there. I thought I had felt right next to me, but I don't see it. I'm almost done with this. So I don't want my staple gun to go through that. And I know a lot of people use the adhesive cable mounts. I don't like them. I'm not using them. But if they work for you, that's great. I've used them. I've had signs fall off 3 times. Thank God, before I ship them out, I always test and make sure everything's secure and the signs came off. So I don't like to use that. But I am going to fold this 3 times because this sign is thin and I do not want my staple to go through, and I'm going to pray my staple doesn't go through. And I'm going to use wire. Paula, thank you for the explanation. Just don't remember ever seeing you do it. Yeah, you know, I wish I would remember what video it was, Paula. Because now I want to know what it was. But I know I've done it. I could do one again. Oh, I'm so nervous it's going to go through. Maybe I should do one more layer. I don't want it to go through the sign. But it's going to ruin it. You could use cardboard. Oh, that's right. My staple gun is broke. You gotta be kidding. Something is stuck in it. This is a brand new staple gun, too. Alright, so that's not gonna work because I don't know why it's brand new. It's been nothing but a nightmare. Just won't work. I don't know what happened to it. I'm taking that back. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Shoot. I'm gonna glue some felt down. That stinks. Then I'm gonna glue out pipe cleaner. And I will staple that tomorrow with, I'm gonna run to the store and take that back because that thing has been nothing but a nightmare since I've gotten it. And I had one just like it for like 20 years that worked forever. Actually, where is it? Where is my old one? I'm just gonna stick a bunch of glue right here. I'm gonna stick that back on top of it. No! Oh, I just stuck my finger out. I think I just melted it. I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. Oh. Ow. I'm always burning myself. Ah, they're melting. And I like to do the four corners. I always add on both sides, up and down, and on each side. But I'm gonna wait till I get my staple gun to fix that. Because I don't like when I do just the top and bottom, then I feel like it's wobbly on the sides. Ugh. Oh, I can't touch that one. Shoot, I stuck my finger right in there. What a dumb blonde I am. Sorry guys, I had to blow my nose real quick. Oh, that hurt. Alright, we're just gonna whoa, it's still burning. Alright. So I'm just gonna place this down where I want it. Sorry. Oh. And then I'm gonna reach underneath. And I always attach my signs from the front. But if you flip yours over and attach it that way, that's just fine. I just always do it from the front because then I can see exactly where my sign is. Oh. I just got the... Yeah, I had that one, D. I got that one first. And that thing was a nightmare. So I took that back. I think I'm just having bad... I think the guns that I'm picking are broke when I buy them. So I took that one back and got, you know, the one that I've had most of my life. The same model. And then that one will shoot like 4 to 5 staples out at the same time. And when I tried to use it in my design group last night, no, what's today, Friday? Wednesday night, I was having a problem with it. So I'm gonna return it. I just got and Lowe's has your stuff on file, so I ain't even gonna find the receipt. I'm gonna be like, look, I just bought this not that long ago and it sucks. But maybe I'll try that one again because that was cool. But it just wasn't working. I couldn't load it. I couldn't get it to load. It would not shoot nothing. I think I'm just picking the wrong broken, defected ones. Well done, Louie. Alright, guys. We're almost done. That, believe, half this ruffle was done and it still took me forever. This Dollar Tree wreath has taken me a long time. All right. The sign's on, and look, it's adorable just like that. Well, it's not even, though. Don't judge that. Gotta have the sign even. Those gotta be a little tighter. Isn't it cute, though? Ugh, my finger is burning. So cute. I gotta make sure my sign is even, but I will once I staple it because I don't like it to be uneven. But let's add some stuff to it. So remember, everything in this wreath is from the Dollar Tree except the ribbon. Baby, you can't come up yet. So let's add, I thought this is cute, this little hat, because it says witch, so I'm gonna add this little hat. And it's got the veil and the little headband thing. So I'm going to use the headband just to stick it down in the wreath. I'm just going to come back here towards the back. Wait, let me stand up so I can see where I want it. I'm going to come right here around that tulle. That really does stick to that mesh. And I'm going to tuck this headband right into the wreath form. You could just break it off and glue it, but I don't know, I'm tucking it in. I might just have to break it off because I don't know if I can get it in there. There's so many ruffles. I wanted it to be up a little higher though. And I think I'm going to cut this black piece off too. And I'll fix it after. I don't want to cut it all the way. Sorry, I have glue falling off my finger. And I have to fix, I might glue that piece down because it's going to keep flipping up. But I thought that was cute. Hold on, guys. I got to get my head in your way for 1 second. There we go. Just like that, and then I'll hit that with some glue. This one's stuck on something. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take it off the thing because I thought it would be easier to do it that way because I wanted it up a little higher, but it keeps trying to pop out. I'll put the hat right there in the corner, and I picked up a few of them, but I'm only going to add the one. And then I got, oh, and then I got these little hats too. You can randomly add these. Oh, they just came off. It just came off. And look, it's falling apart. I don't like that one. This one's got the stem sticking through. And it fell off the stick. Well, I mean, they are just Dollar Tree hats. They're still cute. They're all coming undone, though. I'm going to stick this one right there. I'm just going to glue it. Put a little bit of glue. This glue is very hot. Right here. Hold it there for a second. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, so when your signs, sometimes your signs are thinner and the staples are long. I've had staples go through signs. So you want to make sure you're putting felt or cardboard or something down so that doesn't happen. Or you can see the little dents in the front from the staple gun. So I'm just going to cut some of these down right here. I'm going to pull these leaves up. I love when the leaves slide up. Slide them all the way up under the flower. Whoops. I just pulled that off. Let's just put it back on. Slide it up. And let's cut these down because we're going to add some of these. Look at the little spider. Huh? Aren't those cute? So I'm just going to randomly stick these in here. So I'm just going to stick them in. And then I'm going to hit it with some glue. I'm going to stick some over here off the side. And add some glue. And actually, I'll probably just add the glue to the stem before I put it in there because it'll probably be easier. Let's cut this down. So I have one over there, so I want one over here. I'm going to bounce it around so it's around the wreath. Let's add another one up over there. Stick one in right here. And let's do some black ones. So again, I'm just going to do, I think I'll do the 2 spiders and a black flower. Okay, so I have a spider here, so I'm going to add one towards the top. Let's put one right up in here. It's got little, those are cute. Let's fix that though. Make sure your ribbon's correct before you put that glue down. Like I just did not do. Okay. Glue web. Let's grab a black flower. We also have the flower with eyeballs. What do you guys think? The regular or the flower eyeballs? I think I'm going to use the eyeball ones right now. So I'm going to pop a black one right down here. I also got these ornaments at the Dollar Tree. If you wanted to add ornaments around the outside, let's grab a couple of them. You guys know I love a full wreath, whether it's Dollar Tree or not. I'm going to fill it up. And I'm just going to pull that off. You don't really need to. I'm going to stick glue all on top of here. And then I'm just going to shove it off over. Just going to randomly add them in. Probably do 3 of them. And they have the webs, and because I do have web ribbon in here, I'll add one of the web ornaments. So I have one over there. Let's put one over here. Tuck it in there. So again, I'm bouncing it around. We have one up on the top. Have one up on the top, one over here on the side. So I want this one over here. But I have a flower there. Put it right here. Let that dry. What else I got? Let's add a couple of the spiders. I have orange and green. I did have purple, but I think I used them in something. I'm going to add just a few spiders. We'll put one right here. And let's put one over here on the outside. So let me stick some glue on there. Hold that so that glue is drying to something. Oh, I got webs on me. Hold on, I gotta get the web off. I hate webs. Fix the ribbon. Put some glue on your spider. Whoops. And let's glue that spider down. I'm gonna just push up under that with the ribbon so it's connecting to that glue. Let that dry for a second. Okay, let me have a look. So I got a spider there, a spider there. I'm gonna pop one more orange one up towards the top somewhere. You can even put one right on the ornament. That would be cool. I think I'm gonna do that. It's got a pea stick in there though. Let me cut that off. So again, I'm gonna put some glue kind of around the outside because this spider is hollow in the middle. Stick him right on this ornament. You can even add some flowers around the outside or whatever you want to do. So I have one here, one there, one there. I have a black here. Might add one more black to it. Let's do a black one right up in here. And then, let me look. I'm looking. I also have these. And I have them in the 3 colors, but I didn't do a lot of orange in this wreath, but there is orange in the sign. So I might add these. And I'm just gonna stick them randomly. You can get it through these 72 ruffles. I don't want them to stick out too far. Get them in here. Just like that. I'm gonna stick glue right there. I take another piece, and I'm just using one of them because I'm separating these. Just pulling it, cutting it, whatever. 1, 2, 3. So just out of one little dollar. So this was $1, and I got 5 pieces out of it. So I'm just gonna shove them around the wreath. Stick one right there. I like them to be in a little further. I don't like them to stick out really far. Just make sure you're attaching that to something. Wiggle your twigs around so you can feel them gluing to the mesh. Let me shove this in here. I'm gonna bend it more downwards. So I got one over here, one over there. I'm gonna stick one over on this side. And like I said, I don't want them to stick out too far. And I'm gonna add one right up here to the top. Just to give it some more height up there. I'm sorry if I'm in your way. It is really hard to get through all these ruffles. I will tell you. Wish I could poke through the mesh. Get in there. Just like that. Hit it with some glue. And I think I'm done. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. So, it's all done. That's my Dollar Tree Halloween wreath. It only took forever, but it's done. I will fix the sign though. Make sure you're pulling out your ruffles around the sign so they don't look like they're mushed down. Came out cute though. I hope you guys like it. I think it's adorable. Thanks everyone. Remember, I'm Laura Jean. This is Laura Jean's Wreath Room. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, even if you're watching the replay, please do so. Don't forget, I have Christmas wreath kits in my Etsy shop. I have a design group on Facebook, LJ's Designers Loft. That's $20 a month. Don't forget to check out Owl's Tech Talk. And again, any of my affiliate links or any of my links to my design group, Owl's Tech Talk, anything is in descriptions below this video. Not right at this moment, but they will be after this live. But in all my videos, description and all my links are in the in descriptions. So remember, even if you're watching the replay, to please share and please subscribe. I really appreciate it. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.